You might have noticed that Greta Thunberg showed up with a couple of Starkey dacoits in front of the letters GK for Greg Carl. When she sent me her autograph, she signed it Saul. But that's not the only thing that they did. They reiterated each other. I had already shown that Attenborough was like working with Wattenmaker. And they set up the Parkinson's. But Bracker back in the 70s used to say, leave it to the scientists. So did Greta Thunberg. So science has shown that a saw was forced on me by this Zionist warmonger who poisoned me and dragged me through glass and humiliated me and had Michael Reagan's favorite scene. And end up in the basement of 3549 Beechwood Boulevard. I didn't want it. Brecker and Ellie's husband were arguing ferociously. Brecker was insisting Jimmy must take it. He must. He's been helping me work for a week without any kind of compensation. And what they were doing was they were hammering a shackle onto the slave. They were gifted in the intelligence mafia of ownership struggles between human traffickers that passes for culture in places like Tacoma. Neva Corporation, child pedophile snuff filmmakers enjoy the enforcement of Clint Eastwood. And whatever he represents as himself in films is, I've seen some films where he represents something like the true Eastwood, I guess. I'm trying to make this long enough. We rescued this Saul Saul was throwing everything away. His mother, he was just filling up dumpster after dumpster. Insisting, can you imagine how much labor went into filling up dumpsters? Not one penny. And then he pushes this thing on me as a shackle. So they could say, see the postcard from Peter Gabriel that Brecker stole from me when I was a child. That was the first thing he did, was come into my house and steal from me. He walked off with my entire coin collection. He semi-compensated me with a gold coin that was not in the book. Phenomenology. He took more than he gave me. That was perfectly obvious. These people took my father's stamp collection. Talk about sentimental value at the University of Pittsburgh. Well, let's not talk about sentimental value at the University of Pittsburgh, because I am not going to barter my soul with genocidal maniacs, which is what these people are. Brecker's doings were all over that papyrus of Gail Burson. When he, like the Ford brothers, would scare me so that I would have to sit there tongue-tied, he took me to John Luke Ponte. He apparently knew that this was going on. And after John Luke Ponte, a guy at the spot was like, I missed the signal, man. See, it was drama club routines. And Brecker went to the National Record Mart the way the Ford brothers used to. I would try to get everything back. Everybody in the National Record Mart knew that Brecker was assigned to steal a copy of the Beatles story. What was he doing? He was flipping the story so the Beatles could say they stole our story, nah, 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 nah. And that was part of the subculture of reconstructing. You'll have to say, you knew they were stealing the Beatles story, Jimmy. Everybody in the National Record Mart, except me, knew that they were going to steal the Beatles story. I had no idea what Brecker was doing or dragging me along with until he started doing it. And this shows you the close neurological network of lies coming out of Nosferatu. They they created the Beatles story so they could say they stole their own story because they've come to get their legend back. Who is Casper? Who is Casper? A synthesis Hollywood put together in the name of Bly Sanders, Enrou, Lazarus, a fusion of Lenin and Adolf Hitler. They loved these kinds of militaristic fusions. They had the KKK barking in the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette about a food fight. And who are their enforcers but this, lo and behold, the Seattle Black Panther Party. This is the nature of Nosferatu. Lie after lie after lie. And they want to make me a slave because I allowed Brecker to force me to take home a saw that he insisted was mine because I had worked for several days helping him with heavy lifting. What was the evidence that they didn't allow me to record? I was under Holocaust trance hypnosis. When I went into the closet to do the drywall that Saul insisted, I cut the drywall conically into diamonds and triangles. I was under Holocaust hypnosis. Holocaust hypnosis. Do you understand? The murderers used me for a Holocaust golem. They were psychiatrists from Attica State Prison. And both Penis Gabriel and Robert Fripp were in on it. Don't be fooled.